Okay, so I'm fixing to do a full player retrieve the data, and I'm going to do it solo. I really don't like doing missions like this in public. Make sure I am set to private. I'm set to public. Get that taken care of. And the reason why is because when other people join you, they don't all do the same builds, and then it can mess it up, and so it's really a pain. This will be in ventures. So if you don't play ventures, I understand. But if you want rewards for doing stuff, and I'll show you this. I mean, look at you get 276 epic, and look at all the bonuses you get. Plus up here at the top, I'm fixing to get. I'm at going on 75. I'm fixing to get another 750 epic. So just in my resources, I mean, I literally can't spend it fast enough in this here. The only trouble I have is manuals. That's the worst part of this game is the manuals. You're constantly running out of manuals, and there's no way to get manuals except for doing quests, sacking people, open up line, sacking people, sacking. It's just constantly just sacking some stuff to be able to get anything at all. This method will work in 160. I do it all the time. It's way beyond what I'm supposed to be doing. And the person who I learned this from mainly is KZM. There's his YouTube. You just put in KZM Gaming and bring him up. He's got all kinds of solos. And little shout out to him. Pretty cool guy. He tries to help other people. And anybody that helps others, I'm always, you know, about that. So it's why I'm kind of doing this now. As you can see, we've done, me and my friend Chaos and his friend Blazer, we did these two. And I did this one all by myself. And this is 160. The only problem I'm having is that my traps run out early. Whereas KZM don't have that issue. And I think it's because he probably has more into trap durability because I have four of these that has to trap durability, which is 32% of the build. And I don't know if that really applies to ventures or not. I haven't been playing a long time. This is actually my second time of playing. I played about this time last year. We had a massive tornado come through, took out about a third of our city, and another city up the road, and friends quit playing, and I pretty much quit doing about anything after that. And and then I started back again about June because I was approached by Chaos to start playing this again. So, I mean, in total, I haven't been playing but a few months in about the same period of time. But as far as the hero loadout, I am going to be using base Kyle. Normally, I like to play with the Ice King, but in this case, since I don't have a companion with me, I am going to be using base Kyle because you want that lofty architecture. It gives your building health 84 extra percent. I am using power modulation, so my building will be healing itself. Not that much, but it helps. Frozen Castle, you got a small chance of them being snared and being iced. And even with tough traps, it's 17%. I will have to replace my traps by around round 8. Um, and I'm using Sure Shot Gadgeteer. Sure Shot because I'm going to be in Ventures, so I can't really use any of my abilities with this build. I'm not running a purpose Ventures build, which I have shown before, like this one here, where you run Blast in the Past, and when you get Blast in the Past, you just need 2 dinosaur heroes, and I have that with this. This increases my ability damage. My Teddy build is extremely ability focused. I have 600 maxed out for that, and I'm constantly doing stuff to try to keep Teddy going out, and also using seismic smash. So, but we are going to be using base Kyle, banner for sure. Stationary turrets. I usually run this supply drop adventures because you're constantly running out of crystals and stuff with this build. you're always needing ice, and yeah, so you're constantly always running out. So we'll be using this, and I will be using stationary turrets mainly because I'm gonna be by myself. And if you ever wonder a way of finding a way of getting more training manuals for what you need, go to Fortnite DB. Yeah. So this is FortniteDB.com. And if you go in there, it will actually tell you what's available. So you can go these places. You won't get this much for the epic and the blues and the greens, but you keep doing them and you keep sacking them, and those training manuals will add up over time. So with that, we're ready to go live. Looks like start streaming on Twitch. So we are recording for YouTube and streaming for Twitch now. So everything looks live, looks well. So let's go in. So I'm probably gonna get scared and everything else in the world, but that's part of it. Love the viewers and people comes hangs out. Everything's right. Let me make double sure. Yep. Never know. And I may fail, but there is a kind of a variant I do to this build, which is just adding walls. You add walls and you'll get more out of your traps. And you still get the same effect. So I may do that as well. We'll get in, we're going to see if there's any thing that needs to be known about the map. I always do it when I come inside. But you can get to it by going into it whenever you go into the map. We'll get ourselves safe first. Hello, Silk. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. How are you and the family?
That started an arms race. You know those rumors we've been hearing about an even more dangerous part of the storm?
Wall breaking, metal corrosion.
That closes in on you, eventually
surviving is a good thing, yes.
Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here?
PC issues.
We need to
That's not
the
good.
As usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health.
Still need to get me a better bow. I've been playing all this time. I haven't got me a better bow
yet. We need
to
retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map.
Faulty GPU.
Nice find.
Do you have onboard video to check it with to see if it is your GPU?
Bonus in play. Any attacks from the
I don't know what I'm building here.
The data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
Place like this is alright as long as you got a place where you can go at least one up. Those mobs are going to be an issue. I'll go ahead and upgrade most everything so it can survive it. And I'll wait till the end to put down my traps because it never fails. It's just going to speed it up. It's definitely something if you got issues with it. Oh, it could be overheating then. Is it giving you any kind of errors that your PC is overheating? Surprised I ain't dealt with those guys yet. One, two, three, four. That's not right. That's not right at all. How in the heck did I do that? I didn't want to fight these people, but mobs. And now I got a ton of them. I got a whole ton of them. Well, at least they're all away. Well, I hope you're able to get it fixed up, man. Okay. This is fixing to be a pain, so I might as well just get rid of it. This is the first time I've ever done that. Happens. This is one of the days whenever you start up and you don't do anything right. Love when it does that. The pyramids, actually, I see people doing the stairs. If you look at the health of the stairs versus the health of the pyramid has more health. At least that's what I've observed. I try to get everything upgraded. Just means it's going to last longer. Especially when you're fighting something that you can't handle. And I've seen this work with level 77 traps against big mobs when I didn't have enough materials. So as long as you got all the effects, I never keep any of the traps that I get. I make my own, but the ones we'll be using for this will be 3 impact, double reload, and 1 durability. You can use a single reload, but they tend to pound on the walls a lot. And the freeze trap is going to be effect duration and no specs there. So we've already got them and ready to go. Like I said, I always wait until last to do this. Let me get the platform made up. Not as fast as KZM. Oh, that's twice I missed it. I can't do it, man. Yay. Want to be able to keep an eye on the traps. If you stay down low, you're just going to draw in mobs. I'll give you a way up and down. So we're going to get the traps put out now. Like I said, if you got them down low, they will just use them up faster. And another thing I was talking about doing to actually help make them last longer is you can box in this lower right here. It's not going to hurt the workings of it. Also keep the mobs out of your stuff. You don't want any animals around here because the smashers will come get them, so you really need to pick up the meat. I'm going to do this outside edge so they don't do anything different. It's going to be a little bit more stone, but I don't care. And like I said, it just lets the traps last longer, and that's all it does. And with loft, it'll take them a minute to get through, so that'll increase the time that it can stay. This back here is really not going to matter. And you can do them all, but then again, it's not really needed. But why not? I can just go farming after this so with and replenish all that. Plus, the more you got, the more you're going to get out of the recycler. I hate that squatting thing. Alright, let's get this started. Here my ice traps
The
going
only way we're
off.
going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move.
Let's see if I can get back up there. And then let my death begin. Because I probably am going to die. If I have to go down and replace traps, more likely I am going to die.
The balloon has landed. Defend
Alright.
that data.
But like I said, just adding the extra walls oftentimes will help you with the durability of your traps, so you don't gotta run down there and try to save your build. And as long as you use doors, smashers, and propane, should stay away
File successfully retrieved.
unless you got animals or you're down low, because either one of them will. Hey, Rob, will you let Marcus know? I hear a smashing. And see, he's chasing the chicken. That's why it's really important that you get rid of them. I generally try to have my trap ready to go. Usually they run out about round 8. So if having the walls there will keep it. Of course, the walls are already gone. So that means they're not going to make it.
Yeah.
So if they didn't run out on, if it made it 2 extra rounds, that means it should make it to round level 9 to 10. They're starting to use that one over there. They're not using the back one at all.
Successfully retrieved.
He's not good. He always has to die. So sooner you find him,
File successfully retrieved.
right there. You can get him right when he's getting ready to throw. Then he'll drop him. And I got knocked.
Another file.
So now the dying's going to start. He will take down a base in a hurry. Still hear one.
Data's looking good.
Hopefully we won't have too many more of those.
Data's looking good.
Try to have them load up and ready to go. Because it will mean dying. And if that smasher comes over here, it's going to be possibly an end to all this. Okay, trap is out.
Another file.
I heard the big guy, but I don't see him. The only thing he wants is me. So I need to try to stay away.
File successfully
There you go.
retrieved.
Come on down, big boy. Like I said, I don't know why my traps runs out so soon compared to his. I have no clue. That trap's down. It should make it to the end, no problem. This one needs replacing. That one's not being used. We should be good to the end now. And like I said, you stay up here, and then you don't have to worry about smashers. The ice is gone, but that shouldn't matter by this point.
Another file.
Ice is gone in 2 places. And it'll hold without it. And there's the boss. Boss should leave it alone as well.
Data's looking good.
Suck out. Because there's no ice there, they're actually wanting to try to get through the wall over there.
File successfully retrieved.
Shouldn't have placed out in that wall there. It was alright. So anyway,
Perfection.
if you're running his setup and you can't make it to the end, there you go.
Praiseworthy job.
All you
Commander.
gotta do
So,
is just
a
stall
good
it.
Job.
One thing this one here
Help
had,
us locate survivors and weak points in the storm.
if it's got wall awakening, that's gonna happen more often. That extra wall will keep it and help it make it through to the end. Oftentimes you just put down another wall or the door. Especially while you're getting ready to push down traps, like put a trap, put a wall. And it'll get you by a couple rounds. So with that, I'm going to continue on with my Twitch, and that's all for the video.